That's right. The title is correct and accurate. It's not clickbait. I have watched more than 250 seasons of TV shows since the pandemic lockdown. This ended up being over 85 TV shows that I've noted down, and I might have missed a few that I wasn't keeping track of because I think it was in April 2020 or May 2020 that it actually hit me that we will be, under lockdown and will be at home for a long period of time. And that's when I actually started keeping track of all the stuff I've been watching. Uh, but before that, I might have missed one or two, but I tried to, you know, write them down as much as possible. But basically, I wanted to share the list of TV shows that I've watched since the lockdown. So that would be around April 2020 till now, which is November 5th, 2023. So a little over, 2 to 3 years, I think. So it'll be around 2 to 3 years. And it is a long list, and some people might think that, I just wasted so much time in my life. I could have done something more productive. But watching TV shows and movies is very relaxing to me, and that is how I decompress and, get rid of my stress and just relax. So this experience has been very, very useful to me in terms of my mental health and just being calm and, stress free. And I really do not regret anything because ever since little, I loved watching TV shows and movies. So this is something that I've been doing forever. I just kept track of what I've been watching since, you know, the lockdown started. But this also kind of gives an idea of how much free time we had, and it's just looking back, it just feels like so recent, but it has been a long time. It has been over 3 years since, pandemic started and we were all locked down and we had a common trauma as a world, and dealing with that is very important. And this is something how I chose to deal with, uh, my experience with the pandemic. And don't worry, this is not the only thing I've did during the lockdown. I've also done my master's degree and finished it during, all the time I've had during the lockdown, in addition to all the time I spent watching movies and TV shows. So, yeah, I have done something productive. I got my master's degree, which is more than I can say for a lot of people. But, everybody were dealing with it in their own way, and a lot of people had tragedies in their families, and, uh, some of the experiences some people have gone through is just so horrible, and I cannot compare myself to them. But this is something I chose to do. And, you know, um, ever since I started my podcast, I felt like this is something that's helpful to, express and say that it's okay to do this because without even realizing, a lot of us have been watching, streaming services and movies and TV shows for years and years, let alone during the pandemic. So even though people don't keep track of it, this kind of tracks with their experience as well. And, I just thought I would share that. Here are the more than 250 seasons of TV shows I watched that ended up around just over 85 TV shows. So here's how I've decided to kind of give you a quick recommendation of each of the TV shows I've kind of listed, and I'll be listing soon. And, if I recommend it, I will tell you watch it. If I don't recommend it, I'll say don't watch it. And I'll try to give a little bit more feedback on top of that. But um, there would be other reviews. I haven't done reviews on a lot of these, obviously, because I wasn't doing my podcast back then. But this is like a quick, should you watch it or not, if you are interested in it. So let's start with Squid Games. Watch it. Community. Watch it. Ted Lasso. Definitely watch it. Schitt's Creek. Definitely watch it. The Witcher. Watch it. WandaVision. Ooh, I loved WandaVision on Disney Plus. Definitely watch that. Especially if you're an MCU fan, WandaVision might be a different type of content creation, but this is the first TV show in the MCU, and it was amazing. So definitely watch that. The Crown. Watch it if you are a fan of dramas, definitely. Otherwise, you may find it a little slow, but drama fans, watch it. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, definitely watch it. Loki, watch it. Hawkeye. Um, this is around hockey. Hawkeye is when it kind of started uh, getting a little lower on the lower side of the quality of MCU, but if you just binge it quickly, and if you're an MCU fan, that'll be fine. The Mandalorian seasons one and two, definitely watch it. Season three kind of lost its way, but it was a really good show. What If on Disney Plus, also watch it. Downton Abbey, you would love this if you're a drama fan, but other than that, if you're like a more action fan or a fan of more fast-paced stuff, you'll probably won't like it. So, yeah, drama fans watch it. 30 Rock, it's a really good comedy, so definitely watch it, no matter what type of genres you like. Kim's Convenience, watch it. Lost in Space, it's a really good time, especially to watch with your family, so watch it. Shadow and Bone, if you're a fantasy person, watch it. Otherwise, you could skip it. The Queen's Gambit, watch it. The Umbrella Academy, it is actually quite funny. And its action is also pretty good with great characters, so definitely, try to watch it. You can binge it, that should be good. Ozark, oh, this show is amazing if you're a drama fan, especially, and even if you're not a drama fan, it's a really intriguing show to watch. So watch it. Lucifer, I watched season five and six during the pandemic, but everything else I watched it before the pandemic. It is a fun show to watch, so you can watch it. Space Force. This I feel like it's a good comedy, I guess, but it just didn't feel cohesive, so you can skip it. Bridgerton, watch it. Invincible, oh my God, you should definitely watch it. It's an adult animated TV show and it is so amazing. It's like a commentary on superhero movies and genre itself, and it is a TV show that is a superhero centric TV show. It's being a superhero show while critiquing it. So you should definitely watch that. Making the Cut, it's a competition between fashion designers. So if that's your thing, you should watch it. Mad Men, I mean, if you've heard Mad Men, you've probably heard that it's one of the best TV shows ever made. But it is a drama, and it's if it's something that you like, you should definitely watch it. It is a very good TV show. I'm not a drama person myself, but I watched it and I've really enjoyed it. Malcolm in the Middle, super hilarious. Definitely watch that. The Boys, again on Amazon Prime, just like Invincible. It's a TV show about superheroes while critiquing the superhero genre, and they do it in such a elegant and fun way. So definitely watch that. Good Omens, definitely watch that. Fleabag, amazing, watch it. Book of Boba Fett, you should watch the episodes featuring the Mandalorian, which are like the last three episodes, I believe. But other than that, you can skip it. It's so sad to say that about a Star Wars TV show, but it's just facts. Like what, like you know, Bad Batch, also a TV show in the Star Wars universe. It's a good watch with your kids and all, and if you're a deep Star Wars fan. But other than that, you can skip it. But if you are a Star Wars fan and you want to watch something with your kids, definitely watch Bad Batch. It's really good. Hacks on Max, I believe. It is quite funny, so watch it. Um, Dickinson on Apple TV. It's really good. You should watch it. The Morning Show, season three have been airing currently, but I've been watching it since it's been airing. I kind of started watching it for Jennifer Lopez and Reese Witherspoon, but the show itself is so good and all the characters are really fun to watch, and it is a drama and a dramedy, so you should definitely check it out. Succession, watch it. White Lotus, watch it. Everybody were going crazy about the White Lotus, but I didn't feel that way for both seasons, but it is a very good show. So definitely, if you like murder mysteries, you should try that. Westworld, the first couple seasons were really, really good, but the third season ended up being very niche. So you can, if you like science fiction or like westerns, watch seasons one and two, and most likely you'll end up want to finish it because you want to see how the story ends, but the way it ends, it's kind of disappointing. It makes no sense. So you could skip it if you don't like the endings of stuff. Mayor of Easttown, watch it. The Undoing, watch it. Doctor Who, wow, yeah. It was during the pandemic that that I learned about and I became a fan of Doctor Who. I watched all the new seasons, 13 seasons. I watched and I'm looking forward to the next season, but I think it's going to take a while. So if you like science fiction, this is something you'll definitely enjoy. Miracle Workers, watch it. Rick and Morty, oh my God, this is such a smart show, so you should definitely watch that. Lovecraft Country on Max, I believe. Watch it. It is so good. There are so many things that happen that are totally unexpected. Watchmen, watch it. Killing Eve, I've only seen seasons one and two, and I think towards the end the quality kind of goes down, so I just stopped watching that. The Handmaid's Tale, it is a very good show, and so many things that happen in that show are like bone chilling and so disgusting. And I've learned that the author of the books that the show was based on only talked about instances that have actually occurred in the world. So, yeah, this is something you should watch and kind of uh, learn like how, something like this could potentially happen in the future and something you should be kind of scared of and, be aware of. The Wheel of Time, I only watched season one to give it a try. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I believe it was a big hit the first season, but I haven't heard any talk about season two, which is airing right now. I guess the book fans are enjoying it, but typical fans like me, especially I'm not a fan of fantasy, so I just wanted to, you know, give it a chance, but it didn't hook me enough to, go back and watch season two. Hannibal. Oh my God, this is so good. Definitely watch this. Why Women Kill. I've seen the first season and it is also quite good, so watch that. Reacher on Prime, really good. Watch it. Pam and Tommy, quite good. You should watch it. The Dropout, also quite good on Hulu. Better Call Saul. This is a character drama and it is based on Saul Goodman, who is a really interesting character from Breaking Bad TV show. And it is something that you should definitely check it out. It is really good to see how this character kind of turns out and how he becomes Saul Goodman that we know of. And The Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix. It has two seasons. Both are quite good. You should watch that. The Good Wife, really good. Watch it. Miss Marvel, quite good, but it's gotten to a point where, the Marvel content has been repetitive in terms of origins of superheroes, but other than that, it's a good binge to watch. So watch that. I'm Groot. This is perfect for kids. Like these are like 5-minute snippets of, clips of featuring baby Groot. So, kids and, if you want to spend time with your kids, that's something you can just play on Disney Plus. Never Have I Ever watched that. House of the Dragon, oh my God, definitely watch it. Like at one point, I wanted to be Rhaenyra for Halloween, so I'm so looking forward to season two next year. I'm absolutely looking forward to it. So definitely, definitely, definitely watch that. Um, She-Hulk, it was okay. I mean, like, I didn't really like it, to be honest. Um, yeah, the CGI was not that good, but just the characterizations, they could have made it so interesting, but they made, a lot of cliched characters, I believe. But, my only problem is that she is a powerful hero, and she has to fight misogynists rather than fight an actual threat to the community. Like, just because she is a female hero doesn't mean she has to fight, you know, sexist villains. She could have just handled a good threat like any superhero. Yeah. Anyway, Abbott Elementary, definitely watch that. This is so funny. If you like The Office, Abbott Elementary is very similar in that it kind of is like a work documentary type film about a bunch of elementary school teachers, and it is super fun. Barry on Max, brilliant, brilliant show. Definitely watch that. Welcome to Wrexham. If you're a football fan, you will really love that. It's a TV show focusing on the team and the community of Wrexham, the football team that Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney had bought a couple of years ago, and it's a documentary on how it works and how they handle it. The Patient, it's pretty good. So it's one season, you can binge it and finish it off. Yeah, watch it. Shameless, yeah, watch it. It's really good. I binged it when it came on Netflix, so it's really good. Manifest, oh my God, like I'm one of the few people who love Manifest. Manifest, I binged it on Netflix, so amazing. Watch it. Wednesday, I like the characters, but it just ended up being a high school murder mystery type show, which I'm not a huge fan of, but the show itself was pretty good, so you can watch it. The Bear, oh my God, so so good. Deserves all the awards that it might get soon. So definitely watch that. Kaleidoscope, it's like a one-off heist movie. If you like heist movies, this is quite good. New Amsterdam, it's a medical drama, but I really liked it. I'm not a huge fan of medical dramas. I've only watched like 10 or 12 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, and I don't think I watched any other medical drama after that. So this is the only one I watched after that, and it's quite good. So you should give it a try. The Last of Us. If you know about TV shows, you know that The Last of Us has been quite good, and it had made stars of Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal. So, and I'm looking forward to season two as well. So definitely watch that. Yellowstone, it is a quite good show, but again, it's a drama, and I'm not a huge fan of drama. So if you're a fan of drama and if you love the cowboy stuff, you should definitely try that. But otherwise, you can, let it go. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, also an amazing TV show. Definitely check that out. Queen Charlotte is a spin-off of Bridgerton, which focuses on the Queen Charlotte character and when she was younger. So you should watch that if you're a fan of Bridgerton. Beef, it's a limited show. I think there's only one season as of now, but it is an amazing show. It's when these two characters kind of get into a road rage incident and they just kind of keep going and going and going. It is so good. Outlander, watch it if that's your thing. Jury Duty, it is a funny premise where they have one person go go through a fake jury trial, and he's part of the jury, and he doesn't know that it's fake. Everybody else are actors, and they're just pretending, and he just thinks it's a documentary. But everyone are actors, so it is quite fun when it is revealed to him that it's actually fake and he's the only real person there. Um, Secret Invasion, don't watch this. Like, there's no point. It's so disappointing. All MCU fans like me were super super pissed. So do not watch that. Leverage. It's an older TV show that I've been watching on Freevee, which is a free streaming service. This is something that I kind of watch when I'm just like bored or when I'm eating my dinner and I need something to watch. So it is quite good actually because every episode they try to have a different concept of kind of helping people, but in like a elaborate way. Like sometimes it's a art heist, sometimes it's like fooling somebody, sometimes it's like scamming somebody, but to help someone who has been wronged. So it should be fun to watch. Kenobi, Obi-Wan Kenobi, if you know from the Star Wars universe, the show was not as good as everybody had hoped because they had to stretch it out and they put unnecessary things in it. If you're a fan of Star Wars, you should watch it, but other than that, you can skip that. Jessica Jones, I've only watched season one so far, but by the time I wanted to watch season two and three, I think it was taken away from Netflix. But season one, absolutely brilliant. It was so good. Um, Only Murders in the Building. I watched all three seasons. All of them are quite good. Watch that. Ahsoka, it gets good at the end, but again, like I don't I don't see why they are going back to the older characters when they should be thinking of creating new characters in the future. Like, yeah, if you're a Star Wars fan and wanna be kept in the loop, watch it. Other than that, you can skip that. Especially if you don't know the characters, it makes no sense to you. The morning show, seasons one, two, and three. Season three is airing right now. Quite good. I feel like season three is the best one so far, so definitely check that out. I think I've already captured this previously, but I must have added it by mistake. Anyway, super pumped the battle for Uber. I've recently talked about it in one of my What to Watch episodes, but this is a show about how Uber came to be, and this is something you should watch. It's fun. You should just binge it, and it's a fun experience. So you could watch it. And Dark. Oh my God, this is a recent. It's a TV show that has finished airing, I think, this year or last year. It has three seasons, but it's a German TV show, and I've watched it recently because I've been kind of into time travel stuff, and this is the mother of all the time travel content and TV shows and movies. It's amazing. I've watched all three seasons. It's beautiful and such a cyclical TV show, so that's something I would definitely recommend watching on Netflix as well. Yeah, so all these together, all the seasons I've added up, and they've come to just over 250 seasons of TV shows. And I was just so happy that I could do it, and it just feels like such a great accomplishment. And, watching all these, it just really felt so nice and calming for my soul. This is something I really enjoy, and I don't regret doing this. And this is something that I see as, expanding my knowledge and learning different, um, filmmaking techniques because when I watch something, I just don't watch it. I learn about it and I learn about how it was made and I kind of adapt myself and expand my knowledge. So I've really enjoyed this experience and I have actually watched a bunch of movies also that I've listed since I watched the pandemic during. I listed along with the dates. For this, I could not really date them because there were multiple episodes per season and multiple seasons per show, and it was difficult to kind of keep track of it. But this was a whole combined list. So if you guys like this episode, I'll also make another episode about the movies I watched. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to this. This is just my 2 cents on, people like who watch a lot of TV and movies and feel kind of guilty about it, just don't. This is something you enjoy doing. It is good for your mind and soul, and I just don't feel guilty. Um, as long as you're doing something productive on other times and not just, going into a deep hole, just watching TV, movie after movie or TV show episode after episode. It is something really fun and really calming for you, so do not feel guilty. So, yeah, thank you so much for listening and have a good day. Bye.